In a captured hangar, Luftwaffe engineers encountered an improbable sight, a downed British aircraft exuding the scent of polished wood, not aviation fuel. This was the de Havilland Mosquito, a bomber built from plywood and balsa, challenging German assumptions about modern warfare. Initially ridiculed as a desperate measure from resource-strapped Britain, its wreckage revealed a design that outsped interceptors and survived hits that would doom metal planes. Dr. Henkel, examining a splintered section, noted its furniture-like aroma, a stark contrast to the steel they knew. How did this furniture evade radar, strike precisely, and vanish? The Mosquito wasn't just machinery, it was a tactical puzzle, demanding pilots with exceptional skill to exploit its speed and agility against the Reich's air defenses. In 1938, as Europe armed for war, British Air Ministry doctrine favored heavily armed metal bombers for survivability over speed. Geoffrey de Havilland defied this with a radical proposal, an unarmed, wooden twin-engine aircraft prioritizing velocity as its defense. Speed is armor, he argued, shedding weight from guns to boost performance. Wood bypassed aluminum shortages, tapping Britain's woodworkers for production. Dismissed as a suicide machine, the idea clashed with specs like P-1336, which demanded turrets and metal. Yet de Havilland's vision challenged rigid strategies, proving innovation could outmaneuver convention in aerial combat. War's outbreak in 1939 exposed Britain's material shortages, forcing a rethink. De Havilland's design, once scorned, now offered a workaround: timber construction using non-strategic resources. Approved amid desperation, the prototype W-4050 flew on November 25, 1940, hitting speeds over 400 miles per hour, faster than many fighters. This vindicated the approach, shifting RAF tactics from massed, defended bombers to agile, evasive strikes. The Mosquito's rapid development highlighted how necessity accelerated strategic adaptation. Transitioning to the Mosquito, pilots like Squadron Leader R.F. Martin noted its organic feel: quiet, vibration-damped, and fighter-like in handling. Wood absorbed damage better than metal, splintering locally without catastrophic failure. This built confidence: speed for evasion, agility for maneuvers. Psychologically, crews embraced superiority, knowing they could penetrate defenses and return. The two-man team, pilot and navigator, formed unbreakable bonds, essential for high-stakes missions demanding precision and nerve. From 1941, Mosquitoes redefined RAF tactics with low-level raids, reconnaissance, and pathfinding. They bombed Gestapo headquarters, like Operation Jericho on Amiens Prison, and infrastructure at Treetop Heights, minimizing collateral while maximizing surprise. As reconnaissance platforms, they mapped Axis movements unchallenged. In night ops, pathfinders marked targets for heavies like Lancasters, boosting accuracy. Crews required elite skills, navigating at 400+ miles per hour, dodging flak, and evading collisions. These roles turned the Mosquito into a versatile force multiplier. Luftwaffe pilots in Bf-109s or FW-190s often chased phantoms. The Mosquito's speed disrupted interception curves, allowing egress before closure. Its power-to-weight ratio enabled climbs and turns rivaling fighters. Low-altitude tactics exploited terrain masking, frustrating radar-guided pursuits. German reports lamented failures, eroding morale and forcing resource diversions. One pilot quipped it was like catching a mosquito in a hurricane, a tactical edge born from design innovation. Mosquito missions were grueling. Low-level flight through flak alleys invited instant death from shells or obstacles. Navigators relied on dead wrecking and poor visibility, where errors meant exposure. Mental strain from adrenaline and fatigue led to combat stress. Yet young crews repeated sorties, driven by duty. Their resilience matched the aircraft's, forging its legend through shared peril.
Goering's boasts of impenetrable skies crumbled under Mosquito incursions. Captured in 1943, one airframe revealed the secret: balsa plywood sandwich bonded with phenolic resin for lightweight strength. Dr. Henkel's team marveled at its efficiency, rivet-free, drag-minimizing. This challenged German metallurgy pride, exposing how Allied scarcity bred superior composites. Project Muka, Ta-154, aimed to copy the Mosquito, but faltered. Blockades denied balsa and resin. Rigid mindsets botched adaptations, yielding heavier prototypes. It underscored imitation's limits without grasping the paradigm: wood as advanced composite, not substitute. Germany couldn't replicate the holistic innovation. By war's end, Mosquitoes excelled in reconnaissance, fighter bombing, night fighting, and pathfinding, humiliating Axis defenses with raids like Berlin's daylight strikes. Post-war, its composites inspired modern aviation, carbon fiber in jets and stealth tech.
The mosquitoes symbolize defiance, tactical foresight over brute force, proving audacious design and human courage could redefine warfare.